Intriguing match this one, isn't it, in the Betfred Super League? It's Salford taking on Wakefield, both teams coming off victories last week. 8 o'clock your kick-off on Friday. Paul Sculthorpe, the man to pick the bones out of this one. Let's start with Wakefield, because there'll be a few people looking in from the outside wondering where that performance came from against St Helens.
I think it will have surprised some, it won't have surprised others, and it certainly didn't surprise me. I mean, Wakefield are coming off a 5-game losing streak with that win against St Helens, but 3 of them wins are by 5 points or less, you know, so they've not been far off. You know, they've been there or thereabouts in games, and, you know, I know Chris Chester's always spoke positively about the way that they're playing, so Wakefield's always a tough place to go. You know, we said that last week in the preview to the game, so you're just disappointed really with the Saints' performance, and you know I know Justin Holbrook's come out and said how much Wakefield wanted it more. So they're a confident side at the moment, and obviously coming up against the side who got the first away win last week, Salford against Huddersfield Giants. So they'll be going into the game confident, but they've got to be on the best, I think, to turn Wakefield over. Yeah,
because Salford have always been a team that they seem to win one. They promise that they're going to go on a run. It doesn't quite happen for them. So you do fancy of the two that it's probably going to be this side of things that's going to really build on their win last week.
Yeah, definitely. We know Salford on their day they can play. You know, they're capable of beating anybody, but it's just that inconsistency that's left them in the place where they are. So I've got to go for a Wakefield win. I think they'll build on that confident booster from last week, beating top of the table St Helens, and I think they'll have too much for Salford.
Wakefield then to get the better of Salford. It is Friday night in the Betfred Super League. It is an 8 o'clock kick-off.